Finally tag some people. I'll put Sod's Law, the mischievous cosmic principle that ensures if anything can go wrong, it will go wrong, and usually at the most inconvenient, embarrassing or tea-spilling moment. Closely related to Murphy's Law, but with a distinctive British sigh and a resigned cup of lukewarm tea in the hand. Cheers. My name is Jim. This is my channel. Books, reading, and stuff. The Sod's Law tag was created by Duncan, back away from the donkey, and I was kindly tagged by Pat of Book Chat with Pat. I'll link to both in the show notes below. And without further ado, prompt number 1. The video you spend the most time on and are most proud of is likely to get the least views, or should that be the fewest views? I'm a bit of a stickler for grammar here. Name that video. There's been a few. Recently, the Rock On Celtic Songs tag. It was a wonderful tag, and I did it. It took a lot of time matching book titles with various song titles, and to date it's only had 40 views. Sod's Law. Prompt number 2, the video you had the most disasters putting together. Again, there's been a few of those as well. I think the most difficult was my video revealing my 10 favourite authors, because that was a longer video than usual. It was over 20 minutes, and if you watch this channel, there's rarely any videos over 10 minutes and usually under 5 minutes, because I can't rely on the software and the computers. I got cheap equipment and free software, and it's invariably crashing, so long videos are just out. Prompt number 3, in opposite to prompt number 1, the video you threw together off the cuff with minimal work is the one that gets the most views. Name a video. Okay, I have a whole series of videos, random books from the shelf, and the random book from the shelf, Notes from the Underground, has over 4,000 views, which is 100 times more than the Celtic Songs ones, and there's no description, and I just took a book off the shelf and just talk about it for 40 seconds, 48 seconds, and that's it, and just share it. There's no big deal, and it's got over 4,000 views. Sod's Law. Prompt number 4, don't believe the hype. The book you were really excited for and looking forward to that was a letdown for you. I don't know about how much I was looking forward to it, but I saw Freedom McFadden had brought out a novella, The Housemaid's Wedding, and I really enjoyed The Housemaid and The Housemaid's Secret, but this was a big letdown. It just felt like it was a book that was cashing in on the popularity of the other titles. It didn't offer much more, and the twists weren't that great, and yeah, I was disappointed. Prompt number 5. The book you're excited to read, but every time you try to read it, something happens to you and you end up reading something else instead. I was very excited to pick this up in April. Richard Osman, The Bullet That Missed. I haven't read any Richard Osman, but I do watch his podcast, The Rest is Entertainment, which he does with Marina Hyde, which I really like. I really want to read this, but there's so many other books that distract my attention that I'm still waiting. A Booktube event you keep meaning to participate in, but events mean you never do. I've missed a few this year. People April, I had this book ready, The Dinosaur Hunters by Deborah Cadbury, about 2 Victorian paleontologists. This would be ideal for People April, but did I read it? Did I even start it, People April? No. Prompt number 7. A book you've ended up with multiple copies of because you didn't think you had it. I don't have a lot of books. The shelf behind me, this is most of the books I possess. So I know most of what's on it and what's falling off it at the moment. I did find I had 2 of these, A History of Georgia. They're coming off the shelves quickly today, and so I gave my second copy to my friend Tamaz. I do have many copies of this, The Rain Man. This is a Penguin Reader's copy, but this is for a reason. I teach this. I teach English as a foreign language, and this is a good book for the students because it's based on the film and it's aimed more for teenagers and adults. It's not like reading a children's book, but it's been adapted so that it's at an intermediate level. Prompt number 8. The video you've been trying to get together for the longest time that you just never got round to because of events. I want to do the 10 books that made me. I saw Criminoli did this and Book Chat with Pat did this. But every time I write a list of the 10 books, I think I've left this one off, or I left this one off. It's very difficult to reduce it to 10. The books are still falling off. I think this is Sod's Law with this video here. Prompt number 9. A book you keep trying to buy but it's never around, or other things thwart your ability to buy. I really want The Secrets of Heartwood Hall by Katie Lumsden, who's a booktuber, but I think my only avenue of getting it is on Kindle, and I have this policy with Kindle. I don't buy anything that's over $2.99 on Kindle because, as Michael K. Vaughan told us many years ago, that we don't own what we have on Kindle and it's only data. So I resent paying high prices for anything on Kindle because it's not, you don't own the book, you don't have a physical copy. But Secrets of Heartwood Hall has never gone below that $2.99 price limit that I set myself. Finally, tag some people. I'll put some taggies in the show notes below. If you enjoyed this video, you can give it a thumbs up. This will help me with the YouTube algorithm. And I will see you on the next video, assuming that this can be loaded, if it doesn't become a victim of the famous Sod's Law. Goodbye.